Hi, in this short video I'll be providing an overview of the new features that are available in the spring 2012 release of AssociCom. We'll also be releasing further videos that provide greater detail on each of these new features. I'm going to start here on the home page where we've got a number of new icons that are available for you to use optionally on your own home pages. Each one of these new icons is associated with a wizard that makes it easy to carry out certain operations in the system. So for example, we have one for starting a discussion, sharing something, which basically means uploading a file to the system for others to see, asking a question, carrying out a search on the system, and a nice page of short video tutorials about how to use the system, which will make it easier for your users to learn the details of the AssociCom system. Next, I'm going to go up and have a look at the library. Most of the changes in the library have to do with usability, trying to streamline the overall appearance of AssociCom, and require fewer clicks in order to carry out operations. So for example, you'll see that every one of the icons on the screen here now has a menu underneath of it that allows me to directly carry out certain operations without having to go to the details page. So for example, with this folder, I can watch that folder simply by clicking here. And in fact, if you come over to this next one, you can see that I'm already watching it, and so I'm given the option to stop watching it. That is a drop down, so in fact there are several operations that can be carried out, and the set of operations that you're allowed to carry out, of course, varies depending on the type of item that you're looking at. Now, the other thing that we've done with the Explorer view is provide an alternative to this icon view called a list view, which provides much of the same information but does yield a little bit more detail on each of the items it's displaying. So here, for example, in this folder, we can see that we're getting additional information on the library items that are stored within that folder. If we pop over to the People tab, we'll see that we have reused some of those visual elements again in order to enhance the usability of the system. So I have that same style of drop-down menu here to allow me to operate on the people who are stored on this particular tab, the members of the system. Similarly, when we go over to groups, we find that that same style is used over again, and we have the opportunity both again for an icon view and a list view. Perhaps the biggest feature in the release, however, is this new tab at the top for discussions. This gives AssociCom a forum-like capability which many of our customers have asked for. So I'm going to select the Discussions tab, and you'll see what I've got on the left. We've reused that same folder view that we use in the library and also in groups, but here it really represents the topic hierarchy for discussion. And of course, this is completely customizable. So for this particular site, I have created these top-level topics of product discussions, certification, and about the association. And you can see that I can drill down inside of those and have further subtopics inside of them. I'm going to select the Microsoft folder here, and we can see that the contents of that is now a couple of discussions that we can drill into if we want. Here at this level, we can sort of see how many replies they have in them and who created them, this image here. And I'm going to just select one of these, and that takes us into a fairly typical looking discussion thread view. So we have the thread title and information at the top, and then the series of replies here along at the bottom. That finishes my quick overview of the AssociCom system, and we hope that you will have a look at some of the more detailed videos that go into more depth on each of these features.